Lesson 1. Our Changing Earth. Benchmarks. In this lesson you will learn how physical processes such as earthquakes and volcanoes have shaped the Earth. Explain how resources form as a result of physical processes. Millions of years ago, the Earth was made of burning gases and molten rock. As it cooled down, the outside of the ball hardened into a layer of rock called the crust. The Earth's crust is the land we live on today. The crust's surface is very uneven. The high parts rise up to form hills and mountains. The low parts form valleys, canyons, and ocean floors. Crust. The outer layer of rock is about 40 kilometers thick. The crust formed as the Earth's surface cooled down. Mantle. This layer is about 2,900 kilometers thick. It is solid toward the crust and molten deeper down. Outer core. This is a layer of molten rock about 2,000 kilometers thick. Inner core. Scientists believe the inner center of the Earth is a solid ball made mostly of iron, with a radius of about 1,200 kilometers. The geography of the Earth changes all the time. Some changes, such as those caused by serious storms or volcanoes, happen very quickly. Others happen over thousands of years. Earthquakes. The Earth's surface consists of a series of plates that are always moving. The boundaries between these plates are the places on Earth that have high occurrences of earthquakes. Earthquakes take place when two plates of the Earth's surface move suddenly against each other, causing rocks deep underground to split. Shakes and tremors move outwards in rings around the epicenter. The weak place between two plates is known as the fault plane, with the fault line at the surface. Volcanoes. A volcano is an eruption of molten rock from beneath the Earth's crust. Hot rock flows in liquid form called magma. Movements in the Earth's crust can force the magma upwards. If it flows out onto the Earth's surface, it is called lava. Some volcanoes erupt peacefully, and the lava flows out slowly. Other eruptions are sudden and violent. Lava may explode from the top of the volcano and rush down the sides of the volcano. Volcanic eruptions usually cause clouds of steam and hot ash. The ash forms clouds which may be dangerous to people and animals. The volcano may also release poisonous gases that can cause acid rain, destroy crops, and affect climate change. Physical processes create our environment. As the weather conditions around the Earth heat up the land and cool it down again, they create changes in our environment. 1. Rainfall collects in spaces between mountains and rocks. 2. As the weather cools, the water freezes. Ice expands, cracking the rock. 3. The cracks make space for plants to grow. Their roots also push between rocks and make more cracks. Four. As the sun melts the ice, it forms rivers and waterfalls and carries stones with it. 5. As water flows along rivers and streams, rocks and stones knock against each other, breaking up into smaller and smaller pieces. Erosion is the process that breaks up and removes the rocks and soils that form the surface of the earth. There are many types of erosion. River erosion. The flow of a river, as well as the sand and gravel carried by the water, wear away at the land. Coastal erosion. Waves wear away at the base of cliffs. This happens faster when the waves contain sand and gravel from the seabed. Glacial erosion. Glaciers can move like slow rivers, dragging huge rocks with them and carving through the land. Man-made erosion. Human activities, such as walking and driving, erode the land. Physical processes create our resources. You have seen how heat, cold, wind, and other weather conditions work with water to break up pieces of the Earth's crust to form smaller pieces of rock. This process is called physical weathering. When plants grow on rocks, the plants release chemicals that break down the structure of the rock. This is called chemical weathering. Through the different weathering processes, the rock breaks down into sand, stones, and minerals that form part of the soil. The plants that grow on the surfaces of rocks are also important because they die and decay, and the minerals in the decaying plant matter mix with the stones and sand to make the soil fertile. This soil then becomes the home for all the plants that grow on Earth. If you cut out a piece of the earth in a forest or park, this is what it might look like. Decaying plant matter, broken down organic matter and nutrients, clays, sand, fine rocks, solid rock. What is the difference between physical and chemical weathering?